So I always give the example. I see use medication to treat a patient. It's almost you growing flower using fertilizer. Not always give more fertilizer, the flower will grow better. So sometimes if you get too much fertilizer in the flower, and the flower will be burned. So this patient came to me about last November, and unfortunately she has a severe endometriosis. She has a stage 4 endometriosis and so pain, and so she just cannot handle it. So at the end, both she and her doctor decided to do hysterectomy. So that patient because so painful. So after removing her uterus, and the couple want to have a baby, so she did one IVF cycle at the local clinic using conventional IVF. Give her 425 units Gonal-F and 150 Menopur and 10 days medication. So she was able to get 9 eggs, and the 7 mature fertilized, made 3 blastocysts. But unfortunately, she only had 1 normal embryo with conventional so much medication. And because she had a hysterectomy, so the doctor did a transfer to the surrogate mother, and the transfer failed. Did another IVF cycle, changed a different clinic, also did a conventional IVF. They used a little bit low medication, 300 unit Gonal-F, Follistim, and 150 Menopur, 11 days medication, and get 10 eggs, but 5 blastocysts, but only 1 normal embryo. Unfortunately, that embryo transfer, she failed again. Came to us last November, so we offered her precision IVF. The amount of medication we're using, 75 units Gonal-F, 75 is Menopur. We're only using for the 8 days medication, and we were able to get 8 eggs, 6 mature, 5 blastocysts, and all the good grade reading. And 4 out of 5 are normal embryo, eukaryotic embryos. I cannot use the one case just to generalize, but at least you can see the picture. We use a much lower dose medication from 425 versus 75 Gonal-F. So I always give the example. I see use medication to treat a patient. It's almost you growing flower using fertilizer. Not always give more fertilizer, the flower will grow better. So sometimes if you get too much fertilizer in the flower, and the flower will be burned. I think this philosophy applies everywhere.